welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Alyssa. Today I've got another themed recipe video for you. You guys love these types of videos. Not only are we making what seems to be your favorite type of meal, but we're also using a single ingredient theme throughout. So we are making apple breakfast recipes like you saw from the title of the video, and I'm so excited to share these with you. So I'm also really excited to be partnering up with my friends at Thrive Market to bring you today's video. They are my go-to place for baking supplies. I buy all of my flours, my baking powder, my salt, my spices. You can pretty much get everything you need for baking at Thrive Market. And I don't know about you, but fall is like my favorite time to bake. So I think it's a match made in heaven. If you have never checked out Thrive, what are you waiting for? They literally have so many options for you to choose from. Everything is discounted below normal retail. There's also a huge variety, and you can even filter by your dietary needs. So vegan, paleo, gluten-free, whatever you want, you can filter all the products based like that. So if you are not yet a member of Thrive Market and you're interested in checking it out, there's a link right below this video. If you click that link, that will get you 25% off your first order. Plus, if you order over $49, you'll get free shipping, and you'll also get a free 30-day trial included with that special offer. So definitely take advantage of it. You're getting savings on top of savings, which I know everybody loves. So all of these recipes, if you want to make them, are already up on the blog. You can find links right down below this video in the description box. And without further ado, let's go ahead and dive in. Alrighty, so we are getting started with our French toast muffins. We are going to use a loaf of gluten-free bread that you are just going to cut into cubes. Once you have that, you can set that aside, and then we are going to grate 2 whole apples just using a box grater. Set that aside, and then we will make our liquid ingredients. So we're going to have almond milk as our base. You could use any non-dairy milk. You're going to add in flax eggs, as well as maple syrup and cinnamon or pumpkin pie spice, whichever you like better. Whisk that together, and we are ready to assemble. So we're going to add the bread cubes into a large mixing bowl. To that, you will add the shredded apple, and then we will just pour that wet mixture over the apple and bread and stir it all together. It's not going to be a super wet mixture, and that's fine because it is going to get kind of like crispy on the outside, but it'll still be soft on the inside when we bake it up. So once we have everything mixed, we can just transfer these into little muffin tins. So just use a muffin tin and just take the batter or bread mixture and put it into your muffin tins. Then we'll just bake this up for about 35 minutes until they're golden brown and mostly set, and you're good to go. I love serving them with a little bit of powdered sugar on top, or you could do coconut flakes if you don't want to do cane sugar. I then do a sprinkle of pecans, and I finish it off with a generous drizzle of maple syrup. It is legit amazing, so delicious. You guys have to try this. You're gonna love it. Next up is our apple banana bread. We are gonna start with almond flour, quinoa flour, flaxseed meal, coconut sugar, coconut flour, cinnamon, and baking soda, and you're gonna stir that together. Just whisk it up until it is combined. Then we are going to add the rest of our ingredients. We are using some mashed banana as well as 3 whole eggs. We're also going to be using maple syrup, coconut oil, apple cider vinegar, and you could also stir in some vanilla extract if you wanted. And then just stir this all together until you have a nice dough. It's going to be thicker than traditional banana bread, but don't worry, it's going to bake up beautifully thanks to the combination of almond flour and eggs. Final step is to fold in some grated apples and pecans, and we're ready to bake it up. And basically, I got everything except for the apples on Thrive Market, so just goes to show that this is literally a one-stop shop for all things baking. Once you have your batter into your prepared loaf tin, just smooth it out with a spatula, sprinkle on any additional toppings you want, like more pecans or some raw sugar, which I love doing on top of banana bread because it gets like crackly on top as it bakes. And then you can just toss this in the oven at 350 degrees until it is beautifully golden brown and risen and cooked through. Let it cool in the pan for a good hour at least. You want it to be cool before you slice into it. because it will be a little bit gummy if you don't. But once it's cool, you can slice into it, and you guys, this bread is out of control. It is so good. It just is like not too sweet, but you also get the moistness from the shredded apples. You get the crunch from the pecans. So good, and gotta love like the perfect banana bread, plus it's healthy, which is great. So for serving, I love just doing a slather of peanut butter, and I top it with sliced apple and then a few more sprinkles of pecans, and that's it. This also toasts up really beautifully. I freeze the slices in my freezer. I keep them all fall long. I mean, they don't last that long, but they toast up really nicely, and they make a really great breakfast treat. Last but not least, we are making our apple cider pancakes, and we're going to start with quinoa flour, almond flour, a little bit of coconut flour, some baking powder, cinnamon, and a pinch of sea salt. Stir that together until it's combined, and we'll add in the rest of our ingredients. So we're using a flax egg, as well as coconut oil, maple syrup, pure apple cider, and some almond milk, and we're gonna stir that together until it's all combined. And you guys, you might notice that as we're making this, I use a lot of the same flour. So I basically just shop on Thrive Market. My 3, maybe 4 staples in the flour department are almond flour, quinoa flour, coconut flour, and flaxseed meal. I get my spices there, I get my nuts and grains there, I get oats there. So really, like, it might seem like a lot of flours, but I just pretty much use the same thing in all of the recipes. So if you buy those on Thrive, you can make like all of these recipes, which is so great. Okay, once we have everything combined, we're gonna just cook these pancakes up like we do normal pancakes. Add them onto a medium skillet. Since this is a thicker batter, you're just gonna wanna spread it out a little bit with the back of a spoon, and then just cook it until bubbles start to form. Once you see the bubbles, you can just flip it over, repeat until you've used the rest of your batter. And for serving, I love doing some coconut yogurt on top of my pancakes. You guys already know that. So nice layer of coconut yogurt. It just adds a little creaminess. And then I do some sliced apple and some more pecans or pecans. I'm using them interchangeably in this video. And to finish it off, we are doing a beautiful drizzle of pure maple syrup, which you can also get on Thrive Market. It's organic. And then you can just dig in. Pancakes, honestly, are like my favorite breakfast in the entire world. These are not too sweet. They have that like nice little appley flavor, kind of a caramel undertones. They are fluffy, they are delicious, they're healthy, and you gotta try them. That's all I have to say. You gotta try them. And there you have it, my friends. I hope you enjoyed our apple breakfast recipes today. Can't wait to hear which one you guys try first. I have a pinned comment right below this video that's asking which one you're most excited to try. So respond to that comment, let me know. It's hard to choose which one is the best because they're all really delicious. So I'm excited to see which one you guys choose. I also want to thank my friends at Thrive Market for joining us in today's video. You guys know I partner with them on a monthly basis. I love partnering with them, I mean all year round, but especially in the fall because I literally stock my baking supplies from Thrive, all my flours, like I said, even like parchment paper, aluminum foil, wax paper, you name it, they have it. And it's all at a really great price point, and it's all really high quality as well. So I highly recommend it. I've linked ingredients that I got on Thrive for these recipes down in the description box for you as well. And if you are not yet a member of Thrive Market and you want to check it out, don't forget to go through my special link right below this video because that will get you 25% off your first order. Savings on top of the savings that they're already giving you. Plus, you'll get free shipping if you order over $49, and you will get a free 30-day trial thrown into there as well. So it's an awesome deal, and I highly recommend you take advantage of it. Otherwise, if you want to make any of these recipes, they're up on the blog for you down in the description box below. I've linked them all. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe before you go by hitting that red subscribe button that is right down here. And that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you taking the time out of your day to tune in and watch. And I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.